Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. On today's episode of me talking about stuff and things, I'm going to be going over a last one standing wish list. Before I continue, please check out the links in the description below. I have 3 surveys right now. There's the Apocalypse survey, the Castaway survey, and the XL survey. And I'm redoing the XL one because the first time around I didn't set any limitations to how many times you can vote, and people are thinking that some of the voting was a little bit unfair. So this time it's more fair. You can only vote once with a Google sign-in for each survey. There are also some referral links for Branded Survey and Swagbucks. If you would like to support me, I would really appreciate it. Also, please feel free to share the links to the referrals and survey. Okay, now, so back to the video. I just wanted to create a list of survivalists who I think should come to last one standing, either based on number of days or popularity with the fans. I also included 2 other lists besides this main list because I know people are saying, why not bring back this person? So I'm going to have a list of newbies, a list of individuals who I would like to see come back for different reasons, and then I have a list for who I think production will want to come back, so hopefully I can include some of your faves in here. And to start out the newcomers, I kind of wanted to start with some of the legends. And we have EJ, Riley, and Ryan are the last 3 survivalists who have completed 60-day challenges that haven't been on last one standing, so it'd be great to see them back. Gabrielle, I believe, has completed 5 challenges, which includes 2 XLs. Yes, Frozen does count as an XL, where they were spending 14 days in Montana. And I think based off parameters from EJ, stuff that I've researched, and the fans, I think Gabrielle does count as a legend, even though she hasn't been on a 60-day challenge, but it would be great to see EJ, Riley, Ryan, and Gabrielle come back. Now, for the next few survivalists, I know it's an awkward photo because there are 5 people, but there's like a random square at the end, but I also wanted to include Tara, Angela, Nathan, Matt, and Ashley, and Tara's completed 3 challenges, 2 21s and a 40. Angela's completed a 21 and a 40. Nathan has also completed a 21 and a 40. Matt has completed a fan challenge and a 21-day challenge. And even though Ashley was only able to complete her 14-day challenge because she hurt her back on her 21 and unfortunately had to leave, I think the fans are very wanting of her to return in some capacity. So why not make it a last one standing challenge? Now for the next 5, the theme of this next list is the Apocalypse crew, or the 5 survivalists who were kind of mentees for that challenge who completed it, and that's Joe, Alexa, Frank, Teal, and Stephen Kelly. And I think that they have shown that they can tough it out in really tough environments. We saw Frank and Teal's archery skills. Alexa's really tough, and she is an athlete, so it'd be cool to see her go through these challenges. Stephen Kelly is very determined, and Joe has a lot of endurance and has had to deal with a lot of crazy circumstances, such as being alone for both of his challenge for over 30 days combined. And so I think it'd be great to see them all come back, and since they were on not too long ago, they're still in the front of the fans' minds, so it could generate a lot of fan talking and seeing like how far they can go and all that good stuff. And yeah, for this list, I wanted to include survivalists who have been on in the last few years, but also a few who we haven't seen in a while. I don't think we've seen Riley since season 14. We haven't seen EJ since XL8. We haven't seen Ryan since XL7. And then we haven't seen Gabrielle since season 17. So it'd be great to see some of these individuals come back, some who were on not too long ago, some who haven't been on in a few years. Now on to the returning survivalists who I like to see return. We have Kai, Jamie, Kayla, Cheeny, Bulent, and Matt. And when I say returning, I mean the survivalists who have been on previous last one standings, but I kind of want them to come back, or maybe the fans want them to come back. For Kai, Jamie, and Bulent, the main reasons I and a lot of the fans would like to see them come back is because they were med tapped on their last one standing challenges. On last one standing season 2, Bulent had to be medically pulled from the competition due to heat exhaustion. Jamie also had to be pulled due to heat exhaustion while working on the shelter in the heat. And then Kai had to be pulled from the challenge because she got an infection while being on the challenge because she had surgery a few weeks before, and she was cleared, but unfortunately the challenge took a toll on her body and she got sick and had to be med tapped. And then for Matt and Cheeny, I think the fans would really like for them to return. They got a lot of fan support during season 3 of Last One Standing, and I'm sure a lot of people would be happy if they came back. I would say maybe wait a few seasons, but I thought I'd include them in here. And then Kayla, I think that it was unfortunate that she got eliminated first on Last One Standing season 3, but I think she has a real good chance of making it pretty far if she were to come back, and she's the huntress, and so I think that given the chance, she could make it pretty far. And then we have the production picks, who I think that production will really want to come back because they stir up drama, they stir up controversy. Fans won't know what to do with them. Fans might not say the nicest thing, but production is looking at if you can get people talking, and I think these 4 will get people talking. That's Jeff, Gary, Patrick, and Amber. Yes, I know Amber got med-tabbed early on from Last One Standing season 1, but hopefully this time around they'll be in an environment where they don't have to focus on getting caches and can build a shelter before doing anything else. Jeff always causes controversy because his fans are very much supportive of him and all he does, and some people do not agree with what Jeff does. And then Gary also causes a lot of controversy and people questioning why he does what he does, but people are still talking about them. And Patrick isn't afraid to go up and swear at people and be not so nice at people, but he's like, oh, it's just a game. It's fine. It's a competition. You know, after this, we can like hang out if I don't dislike you. And there are some people he does dislike, but I'm sure if you're friends with him, he's a great friend. So I think those 4 would cause a lot of good controversy. Maybe, well, not good, just controversy. So those are my picks for the newcomers, for A Last One Standing, returnees I'd like to see return, and who I think production will choose. Thank you all so much for listening. Please like, comment nice things, and subscribe. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, or night, or evening. Okay, bye-bye.